Yeah, I mean, the weather hasn't been brilliant over the last couple of days, so probably I would imagine a little bit behind in terms of hardness where it would be. I mean, today is a bit of a better day, and I think things are due to get a little bit better. So generally here, the wickets, particularly this season, there have been a few cracks around, especially when it's been a bit drier, so maybe this moist weather will keep those together a bit more. But there ought to be the usual pace and bounce. It might be a little bit slow to start the game, but generally day 2, day 3, it tends to quicken up. Yeah. We'd love a clean sweep. I mean, we've just come from a team meeting where we've spoken about the importance of being 2-0 up and actually finishing the job. And I mean, we spoke about it in Australia and then didn't do the business after having done the whitewash in the one-day series. So it's first and foremost on the guys' minds. We know the conditions have suited us and we've been playing some good cricket. So when opportunities present themselves to dominate like this, that's what we're looking to do. A proper dream come true. This is my second home. I grew up on the banks here. I mean, that's been well documented, and spent my whole career here. So to be able to walk out and play a test match for South Africa here is just fantastic. I mean, there's no extra pressure. There's natural pressure from it being a test match. There's been many a day I've sat here playing in front of empty stands thinking, gee, this would be a great place to play in front of a couple of thousand packed house here. So, you know, hopefully the guys come out and support this test match, and that part of the dream can be fulfilled. But yeah, I mean, always special. No matter where you go, your home ground is special. You see the other guys in the team when they play at their home ground, they get a little twinkle in their eye, and I suppose that's the same for some of our guys.
Firstly, we'll have to wait until Thursday to see if I'm picked. But if I am picked, obviously really keen to play and make a mark. Whenever I've come into this space, I've always done what's asked of me. So yeah, just really looking forward to Thursday, and if I'm picked, definitely even 100%. Obviously, after winning the first test, I would have thought that they would have kept the same playing 11. So it was in the back of my mind that if I'm not selected for the second test match, to possibly then play for the Cape Cobras, and then if I do well there, then maybe try and get myself into contention for the third test match. So yeah, playing was obviously nice, and I mean, taking wickets and scoring runs is even better. I think every time that you play for South Africa, that's what you got to strive for, because things change quickly, as we've seen. People get injured, and then that opportunity arises. So for me, I think after being out of the team for 12 months and going back into franchise cricket and not worrying about getting myself back into this setup, I think for me it was just about playing cricket, playing good cricket, playing more consistent cricket, and I think I managed to do that in my first season with the Cape Cobras, which is really pleasing. And then getting called up after the season again was obviously a nice reward for that. And even now, when I was selected for the test squad, I didn't think that I should actually come in and just try and make a mark. It was still just about trying to implement those things that I did over the last 12 months. And even going forward now, I think if I can do those things more often than not, I'm going to be really close to playing.